Hey Bill, how long do you stay in your Renu Therapy cold tank?
Good question. So the answer is different each time. I typically have three objectives. One is to do daily health maintenance, which is immune system, vagus nerve, basically skin health. There's a bunch of benefits, you can see them on our website, but that's like a daily one. So for my daily, I do what I call my baseline, and my baseline time is about 3 minutes. Now, if I'm inflamed, I have a bunch of problems with my shoulder. If I'm inflamed and I have a lot of inflammation, I will add to my baseline time. So I'll take the 3 minutes and I'll either double it or close to it. So I might do 5 to 6 minutes if I'm inflamed. So I usually stay in a lot longer if I have inflammation. The other objective for cold plunging for me is if I need a daily, or actually call it a tune-up, a mental tune-up, a head check. Having a bad day, got some bad news, frustrated, irritated, I jump in and I'll do my baseline time times a half. So I'll do a minute and a half. Sometimes I'll do a minute. And so when I go to the cold plunge, I usually have an objective. I'm just doing health maintenance, doing a tune-up, or I'm trying to reduce inflammation. Then to expand on that, if I'm doing like heavy breath work, then I'll go in a lot longer. And my typical breath work routine is I'll come up to the top breath deck, I'll sit here and get calm, and I'll do about 2 minutes of deep breathing, and then I'll go into the tank. And then once I've settled and kind of situated, water up to my collarbone, for time, I will do a series of 10 breaths. So I'll inhale through my nose as deep as I can, and then I will exhale as long as I can. So that's one, and then I'll do two, and I'll do a series of 10 breaths and see what the time is. So I'll look at the clock beforehand, and then I'll see where it's at. Some of our other videos, people ask me why I have the little coins or washers on the side deck. I do those to keep count, because when I'm in breath world and meditative state, I always forget, was I in 3 or 5 or whatever. So I just slide a washer or a coin forward so I can keep count and stay in the zone. And so I'm basically doing as long as I can off 10 full breaths, and that's a really good exercise. Then I pop out and I'll do maybe 20 deep breaths and wrap it up, or I'll go into the sauna and then do another session. So depends on how much time I have ultimately. So yeah.